Hey guys, I'm too awkward for this. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I just wanted to say thank you so much for everyone who subscribed already. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for supporting my TikTok and being really good fans or followers. So for this video, the most liked comment was a Q&A about me. So I went through like the 90 comments on my video and I picked a couple of the questions to answer. Like a little over half the questions were questions about like StrangerCon and like experiences. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a separate video about StrangerCon and then I'll make like a post a video asking like for specifically StrangerCon like questions. So I have my list of questions asked right here. So why don't we get into that? Okay, so this is like a random order of questions. It's not like a specific order, it's just whatever I copy pasted into my notes. So first question was by Emmy, which is my friend Emmy, and she said favorite IVF that you've met. Obviously I don't have a favorite IVF that I've met because like I love you guys all equally, but definitely like the most exciting internet friend to meet was my friend Kaitlynskata. Here's a picture of us. But yeah, it was really cool meeting her. I met her for the first time in March of 2019, and then I met her again in December 2019. So that was really cool. Also, meeting you was really dope, even though I only knew about you for like 2 days before we met. And also Annika, which is like my third favorite that I've met. She lives in Switzerland. She's really cool, and we met at StrangerCon as well. Next question is by Kaylee Loves Roderick, and it says, how do you get so many things like StrangerCon and concerts, etc.? My mom is actually a very big fangirl herself. I'll insert a picture of like her shrine. But she just like completely understands fan culture, like the fandoms and everything. So like she's really supportive of that type of stuff, and she wants me to like be able to experience everything that she also experienced as a kid. Next question I got was from blue.skata1, and the question is, how many pets do you have? I have 5 like real pets. I have 4 dogs. Scout, he's a Labradoodle. I named him after Calpurnia. Tanner, he's a Labrador. Miley, she's a Labrador. And then Tucker, he's a French Bulldog. And then I have a bird, he's a parrot. But then I have a fish tank, and I have like some fish and starfish and stuff like that in there. From all the places you visited, which has been your favorite? My favorite, I visited a lot of places. I visited like over 25 states, I believe. I think I've been to 24 actually, 24 states. But my favorite place was Yellowstone and Las Vegas. I've also been to LA, but like it wasn't my favorite. But I really want to go to New York and Canada, and I was supposed to go there at the end of this month, but it got canceled because of coronavirus. At Sophia with like a crap ton of A's, and she said, who's your favorite OBX character? So if you guys don't know, there's a new show out that came out a couple weeks ago called Outer Banks, and it's a really good show. I really recommend watching it. It's definitely one of my favorite shows right now. But my favorite character is John B. and Sarah. Next question was by @FinnBobbySnap _. She asked when my birthday is. My birthday is December 30th. Someone actually created a famous birthdays for me. So if you go on famous birthdays and type in kaitlynskata, it'll pop up, and you guys should go boost me. Here's like a picture of it somewhere on the screen. But yeah, you guys should definitely go boost me on there. It says, do you regret at some point that you bought so much stuff and waste so much money on Stranger Things? Yes and no. Like, I definitely could have spent all that money that I spent on Funko Pops on something else that's like more useful. But at the same time, having all that stuff like got me clout on TikTok. And obviously like now everything's about clout, but I've met so many like amazing people through this app, which is like crazy. Like some of my closest friends I've met through TikTok. So yeah. Next question is by @strangerthings.011, and she said, what's your favorite clothing store? So my favorite clothing store are Brandy Melville, PacSun, American Eagle, and Urban Outfitters. And in the comment section, a lot of you guys asked this question, so I'm gonna make a separate video just doing like an outfits video, and I'll just like show you guys like a couple of my favorite outfits or like how to style them and like things like that. Next question by @Phoebe Ringler. I think, is that right? What are your top five fave shows? So Stranger Things, obviously. Outer Banks. Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I'm Not Okay with This, and Society are probably my top 5 favorites. I also really love that 70s show, the Friends, stuff like that. But those are definitely like my favorite like 5. I get this question a lot, and it's, what does your mean, like skata? So basically, if you guys I feel like a lot of people know this, but a lot of people also don't know this. If you guys follow Finn's Twitter, his Twitter handle is @finnskata. So I just decided, when I made my account like a year ago, I just decided to like call mine kaitlynskata. And that's also my spam account, which a lot of you guys request, and I'm sorry that I don't like accept them, but it's only for like my close friends. Is by @o.schnap. Who's one of your bestest friends, or more than one? So my best friend is Kendall, and I've made a couple TikToks with her, and I'll like put a picture somewhere with her. But another one of my like really close friends is Lexi. Here's a picture of us. And then I have this group chat with a bunch of my like friends that they're all my internet friends except for like 2 of them, and there's like 15 of us, 20 of us in the chat, and we literally all talk every day. We all FaceTime every day, so like I'm really close with them. The next question is by @Gracie West. What was the day of StrangerCon like? How did it go? Again, I'm gonna make a complete separate video on that, but it was really fun. It was kind of stressful, but I had a lot of fun, and I'll go in like way more detail and like depth in like my other video. Next question is by @Janessa. What is your favorite song or album? So currently my favorite album is Nothing Happens by Wallows. They've definitely been my favorite artist like past couple months, so yeah. This next question is by @Alyssa Waltz. What role would you play if you were on Stranger Things? I would probably like to play Max. Yeah, I really like Max's character. Obviously, Sadie does such a good job at portraying Max, but I think I will definitely like to be Max. It's Elaine. I butchered that. I'm so sorry. Her question was, who is your idol, and if you could spend the rest of your life on a different country, where would it be? So my idol, I really wouldn't say I have an idol. I guess Finn would be my idol. He's like the reason why I started listening to indie music. He's the reason why I like started dressing like less like super basic. Like I still dress basic, but like he's the reason why I like dress different, and like I don't know, he's just influenced like my entire style in the past couple years. And if I could live in any country, it would be Canada probably. The Germ. Who introduced you to Stranger Things? So I made a video like a year ago. It was like turning my best friend into an e-girl. I'll insert a picture of that video somewhere.
But me and her have been friends since 7th grade, and at the middle of 8th grade, the beginning of 8th grade, there was a hurricane, and we were out of school for a week. And so I was like, hey, what should I do? Like, what show should I watch on Netflix? She was like, oh my god, like you should watch Stranger Things. I'm so obsessed with it. It's such a good show. So I was like, I don't know. And she was like, no, like seriously, dude, you have to watch it. But before I watched it, she was like, oh, also follow Finn Wolfhard on Instagram. He's so cute. And so I was like, okay. So I followed him. He had less than 1 million followers. He was so cute. And I was like, oh. So I followed him, and I watched the show, and I binged it the whole thing one day, and I was so obsessed with it. And I went out to dinner with my parents that night. I was like, I watched this great show today. It's called Stranger Things. Have you guys ever heard of it? And they're like, oh yeah, we watched that show like a while ago, like last year. And I was like, why y'all never told me about this before?
But yeah, one of my good friends, Katie, introduced that to me. Next question is by @Lauren Wallen. I don't know how to say your last name. I love you though. Bet. She said, favorite part about OBX and least favorite part. My favorite part is like the friendships and like the adventure that they go on, and like I really love that a lot. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail because I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't watched it yet, but I really like the adventure and like how they just like go everywhere by boat, and they don't have any phones. Like they're just like, I don't know, it's like the vibes. Like it's kind of like Stranger Things, so they go everywhere by bike and they don't have phones, and they're just like living their lives, like going on adventures. Like I really like that aspect. And my least favorite part, I didn't like the way it ended. I hated it. Like I didn't hate it, but like I think it could have ended better. Next question is by 123 Caitlyn 123. Who was your most favorite person that you met on as Stranger Cons you've been to? Definitely Noah. Noah's my favorite. I love him so much. He's so sweet. I also really like Caleb and Priya. Like, they're all super sweet, but I think Noah is definitely my favorite. This is by kaitlynskata. She said, where did you buy your bikinis and jeans and jewelry? So like I said, I'll go into like more in-depth video about like my outfits and stuff, but I get my bikinis from Hollister and Target, and then my jewelry is from Brandy, and my jeans are from Brandy and Urban and PacSun, and thrifted. I thrift my jeans too. Next question is, where do you get your clothes? By Emma Wolfhard XO. Again, I'll make a completely separate video about that, but I get them from PacSun, Urban, Brandy, and American Eagle. Next question is by Megan Skata. She said, when did you first start listening to Walls and Calpurnia? So I started listening to Calpurnia in 8th grade, beginning of 8th grade, when I found out about Stranger Things. My friend told me that Finn was in a band, and so I started listening to them. This was before they even had like released anything. This is before they released City Boy. They only had the Where's My Mind video up on their YouTube account. So I started listening to Calpurnia then, and then I started listening to Wallows not too long after that. I started listening to Wallows before Nothing Happens came out, but like I knew who they were before Nothing Happens came out, but then like when Nothing Happens came out, I was like a stan. Like, I started listening to them like every day. Next question is by Sadie Skata, and she said, which character out of any TV show or movie would you be? I would probably be like a girl version of John B, or like Sarah Cameron from Outer Banks, or maybe 11. I think that would be really cool. Oh, also like it'd be really cool to like call me by your name. I don't know what character, but maybe like Marzia or something. Next question is by kaitlynskata XO. I don't think I said that right. And she said, what is your favorite movie or TV series that Finn was in? So my favorite movie that Finn was in was probably It. I really like It. And I also really liked The Goldfinch. That was like a really good movie. I cried so hard. And then my last question is by @LilySchnapp, and she said, when did you start TikTok? So I started TikTok March of 2019.
My friend had came over because I found out I was moving and it was like really sad. And she was like, hey, like, do you watch TikTok? And I was like, no. And she was like, it's really funny and like it'll cheer you up. And so this was like the first day of spring break, and so I was like, okay. So I decided to download TikTok, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool. And then a couple days later, my friend Katie, which is the same girl I was talking about earlier, she came over and she was like, we should make TikToks. And so I was like, okay. So it was like this, it was at the time where like the trend was like, I don't know, but it's Deb, and like you drool when it shows like guys or like something. And so I made a video of that, of like Finn, and it got like 1,000 likes. And so like then that was like the first video I ever made on TikTok. And then I just kept posting, and then like a lot of people that like Stranger Things and Finn also liked and watched my videos.
So yeah, that is my last question. Also, this question is from my bestie Caitlyn Vitro. She said, would you rather have belly buttons for nipples or nipples for belly buttons? And I would say belly buttons for nipples. I don't know. Okay, I hate you, Caitlyn. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you guys so much for subscribing. I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been giving me on TikTok. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, comment down below any video ideas that you have for the future. I already have some like written down for the future as well, but just comment down below any video ideas that you have, or just comment literally anything, and I'll try to respond to all of them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!